Hello everybody, my name is Audrey. Welcome back. Today I'm doing something I'm so excited about. Other than books, probably my favorite thing in the world is Disney. So today I'm doing the Disney tag. It's gonna be really super fun. I'm all Disneyed out. I have my ears, have my Disney shirt, has the welcome speech on it, cause like super fan. And it's gonna be really fun. This is a really long tag, so grab some popcorn, grab a cup of tea. It's gonna be fun. Question number 1. What is your favorite Disney movie? Tangled. I actually did my whole grad cap Tangled inspired. Yeah, my whole grad cap had the big ol' Tangled sun on it. I had a quote with flowers. Emily actually helped me design the flower arrangement because I wasn't really sure about, but it looks great. And it's been sitting on my desk for the last month since I graduated, and it's my pride and joy. Question number 2. Disneyland or Walt Disney World? I have been to both, but I'm gonna, this is really hard. I'm gonna definitively say Disneyland, just because it's like the original, which I know is such a Disneyland purist thing to say, like it's Walt's original park, but it is. So it just feels magical. I love Disneyland. The third question is your favorite character, and I had to separate it by princess and not princess because I could not decide in general. So my favorite princess is Rapunzel. I love her. She's amazing. But my favorite character who's not a princess is probably Meg from Hercules. She's super sassy, she's really fierce, and I think Greek mythology is amazing. So I love her and I love the movie, and she gets a really bomb song. And I'm like, Alan Menken, please cast me in the Broadway musical of Hercules. I would love to be Meg for you. Number 4 is the first Disney movie you remember seeing in theaters, Lilo and Stitch. So I was 3 years old when Lilo and Stitch came out, and I only remember one scene. I remember the scene after they sing the "There's no place I'd rather be than on a surfboard," and they're all like surfing with David and Nani and everything. And then Stitch like accidentally half drowns Lilo, and then the big social services guy shows up, and he's like, "It's for the best, Nani," and tries to take Lilo away. That's the only scene I remember from the whole movie, but I just remember it so vividly. So, first movie I remember seeing in theaters was Lilo and Stitch. Number 5 is kind of a weird one. It's the Disney item you collect the most. Tsum Tsums, probably. I have a lot of Tsum Tsums. They're these tiny little stuffed animal thingies, and I'm weirdly obsessed with them. I have more than an 18-year-old probably should, but I love them. And I also have a lot of pins. I specifically collect princess pins because I'm a total princess person. I love the princesses. I have the most Tangled pins because it's my favorite, but I also have a surprising amount of Hercules pins for a movie that's relatively unknown. I think I have 6 or 7. So I love pins, and I love Tsum Tsums, and I collect them both. Number 6 is your favorite Disney song. Oh my goodness, I have deliberated on this for probably 10 minutes. My initial answer was all of them, but that's not allowed. So I really like listening to the Tangled soundtrack. I think the instrumental is beautiful. I love listening to Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi sing together, especially Zachary Levi, because oh my goodness, I love it. But as a not soprano, I have a really hard time singing along with that soundtrack. It's really fun, but I can't always hit the notes, and that's a little frustrating. So my favorite one to sing along to varies from time to time. Right now I really love Moana, and I really love Hercules. Both of those. All those soundtracks. I can't pick a favorite song. It's impossible. Number 7 is your favorite Disney Parks attraction, and this one changes every single time I go. I never have a definitive answer. Right now it's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout because it's brand new. I've been on it 8 times already, and I love it. It's so fun. It just feels like a dance party the whole time. You just have it's just total blast. I absolutely love it. I am very excited to go to Disneyland Paris and do the Ratatouille attraction. I think I will absolutely love it. I know it'll be a lot in French, but hopefully I speak enough of it by then that I'll actually understand what's going on. Number 8 is your dream job at Disney. I wasn't sure if this meant in the parks or just in general. In general, I really want to voice a princess someday. I think that would be so cool. In the parks, I want to work in entertainment. So, this buddying up with the princesses, if you know what I mean. Character integrity is important. Or I really want to work in guest services. They wear the plaid skirts and the blue tops, and just oh my goodness, I want to be a guest services so bad. I think it would be so fun. I love customer service, and I know I would get really frustrated at times, but I think it would be a really super great job. Number 9, park character you never want to miss seeing. Mickey Mouse? Duh. I literally feel like my Disney trip is not complete if I have not met Mickey Mouse at least once. Number 10, favorite snacks at the Disney parks. The soft serve on Paradise Pier. Unmissable. I have to get it every time. It's just so good. Number 11 is your favorite Disney memory. I'm not actually sure if I remember this like from actually remembering it or if it's like I remember it from seeing videos of it and pictures of it and stuff. But when I was, for my 3rd birthday, we went to Disneyland. I was wearing purple overalls with princesses on them. I remember those overalls. I love those things. And they used to do this thing where they would do like, they do this in Disney World still I think, but they don't do it in Disneyland anymore. They used to do like a story time with Belle. And there's this video of me, like, I did a little twirl with Belle, and as my mom's like holding my hand, we're walking away, and I'm just like turning over my shoulder and like staring at her. She was my favorite when I was a little girl, so it's just like, oh, good memories. More recently, every time I watch Sensational, Aladdin winks at me, and he's always very attractive, so I do love when that happens. Not even gonna lie. Number 12. This one was relatively easy to come up with actually because I feel very strongly about this. Number 12 is the princess you wish they would add to the Disney princess lineup. I wish that they would add Elanwi from the Black Cauldron. She is a princess. It's an underrated movie. It's really good. But like Elanwi is so awesome. She's literally like super intense and like she saves Terran over and over and over again. And like what? Why? She's a literal princess. Mulan's in the princess lineup. She's not a princess. Where's Elanwi? I feel very strongly about this. Number 13, your favorite Disney dress or outfit. I love the dress that Ariel wears when she tours the kingdom with Prince Eric. The navy blue skirt with like the black bodice and like the white poofy sleeves. Oh, it's so pretty. And then the big old bow. Like, ugh, I would dress like that all the time if I could. I actually did Disney Bound with that last time I was there and it was like, it was 10 out of 10. I also really love Princess Aurora's dress when she's Briar Rose, when she's living in the forest. I think it's very subtle but elegant and it looks really comfy because it's probably mostly cotton because she lived in the forest. It's so pretty and I would also wear that dress every day of my life if I could. Number 14 is your favorite Disney soundtrack. I love the Princess and the Frog soundtrack. I think it's super immersive and it just fits the scene so well. And I also love the instrumentals from Brave because they're just very serene and calming. Number 15, favorite Disney kiss. Flynn and Rapunzel. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, it literally doesn't get better than Flynn and Rapunzel. They are the most in love Disney prince or princess of all time. I have decided. Number 16, if you could live in a Disney castle, which Disney castle would you live in? I actually picked 3 for this one, all for different reasons. Number 1, the Beast Castle for the gorgeous library because honestly like one of the most romantic moments in Disney history was when the Beast gave Belle a library. I want someone to give me a library, please. Okay. Number 2, Rapunzel's castle for the design of it because it has the pink and the gold and it's all the colors that I just love and it's beautiful. Number 3, Ariel's castle for the location because it's just right on the water and it's gorgeous and it's freaking huge. So I'd love to live there because the water, it's beautiful. Number 17, which princess gets the best sidekick? I feel like you already know what I'm gonna say. It's Rapunzel because she gets Pascal and Maximus. Like she doesn't have just one sidekick. She gets like the adorable chameleon and like the sarcastic horse. And it's like, does it get better than that? Number 18, I feel controversial about just because of the question itself. Feels controversial to me. Number 18 is, do you prefer CGI or hand-drawn animation? My answer is both. I think hand-drawn animation was great in the time that it was in, and I think CGI animation is great in the time that it is in. I love the stylization of Paperman, which kind of combines both. I feel like you can't pick one or the other. Number 19 was literally one of the easiest ones I had to answer. Which Disney character did you have a serious crush on when you were little? I have had a continuous crush on Flynn Rider since I was 11 years old. Literally has not ended. 7 years running, guys. I love him so much. Number 20 is, what would my Disney sidekick be? This one was really hard to answer because I've never imagined myself having a sidekick before. I'd probably have a cat, a very sarcastic cat. Something that could, I'm a very sarcastic person who loves witty banter. So if my cat sidekick was sarcastic and witty, it would be the perfect sidekick ever. Number 21, what Disney quote represents you? I decided for this one to pick the quote that I've been using for my whole like senior summer and it was on my grad cap and it's from Tangled. It's go, live your dream. I consider myself an ambitious person and I feel like that quote packs a lot of ambition behind it. Even though it doesn't feel like it represents me, it's kind of like my anthem, my theme for the year. Number 22, favorite Disney villain, Hades. I freaking love Hades. And actually, as I'm answering these questions, I'm realizing that Hercules is probably my second favorite Disney movie. I feel like I've answered all Hercules questions for a lot of them. Hades is so freaking hilarious. I just love him so much. He's my favorite villain ever. I could watch an entire movie about Hades and be like, Yes. Last question. This is a really long tag. Number 23, your favorite non-traditional Disney movie. I don't really know what non-traditional entails because I feel like it can mean a different thing to every different person, so I picked 2. If we're talking non-animated, I'm gonna go The Odd Life of Timothy Green, which I think is incredibly underrated and beautiful. And for the second one, if we're thinking like non-traditional but animated movie, I'm gonna go Hunchback of Notre Dame because literally why hasn't everybody watched it? It's so good. The animation is gorgeous and the music is just perfect and it's so pretty. It's just really, really pretty. It takes place in Paris at the Notre Dame Cathedral, as the name suggests. It has an excellent villain, and by I mean excellent, I mean he's like a terrible villain, but he's such a good, like as a villain, he's so good. And also Esmeralda, who's amazing. And Phoebus, who is sarcastic and funny. And Quasimodo, who's just like, you love him and you want to protect him at all costs. It's so good. You will cry when Esmeralda sings God Help the Outcasts. I promise you this. Well, I really hope you guys love this video. This was my first non-book tag and it was really super fun. I had a really fun time doing it. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. I love to know that you liked it. It makes me feel super happy. Comment below some of your opinions on the questions. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my face and participate in more general nerd business, because that's what we do here. The button is either on this side of my face or this side of my face. Not sure which, but find it, click on it, subscribe. Alright, I think that's all I have for you today, so until next time, my name is Audrey, and I will see you in the next chapter.